what we think. Hello friends, and welcome to another class by Daily English Classroom, and in today's class we are discussing the vocabulary activities in your textbook. So let's go to the first activity, activity 1. Here in this activity you have some words in column A and you have to match that with the right meaning in column B. So let's just go through those words. Valedictorian. Martha was the valedictorian. What's the meaning of valedictorian? A student with highest academic rank in the class. Then agile. So it is said that Martha, though Martha was agile, she was not able to join the sports. Agile means to able to move quickly and easily. Despair. She was so despaired. She was in great despair when she learned that her teachers wanted to give the scholarship jacket to some other girl. Despair means losing hope. And falsify, to make false by adding or changing. Here Mr. Boone told Mr. Smith to falsify the records so that they can give the scholarship jacket to Joel. So falsify means to make a false by adding or changing something. For example, to change the marks in your progress card, falsifying it. So resign. Resign means to give up. So Mr. Smith, he said that if they are not giving the scholarship jacket to Martha, then he will resign from the school. Resign means to give up, to stop. Coincidence, an accidental sequence of events. It was by coincidence that she happened to hear the conversation between Mr. Smith and Mr. Boone. Fidget, to behave nervously or restlessly. The principal was not able to face Martha, so he fidgeted with the papers on the table. Fidget means to behave nervously or restlessly by not facing someone, doing something else. Then dismay means disappointment, loss of courage in the face of trouble. He was really dismayed by the attitude of the change in policy regarding the scholarship jacket. Muster means to gather, to summon up. She mustered her full courage and asked a question to the principal. Then vile means disgusting, unpleasant. She had a vile taste came out in her mouth. Then eavesdrop. Eavesdrop means to listen secretly to a private conversation. She happened to eavesdrop a conversation, an argument between Mr. Smith and Mr. Boone. Beanpole means a slang for a tall, thin person. It's actually, beanpole is like a stick. It's a stick that is used in the field for supporting the beams. And so beanpole is actually a special name used by her friends to call her because she was very thin. It's a slang for a thin person. Beanpole, string bean, etc. Friends, so we have studied these new words and their meanings, and we have seen them in sentences. Now, can you just complete the coming sentences by selecting the right words from column A? Dash people are usually good athletes. So you know the answer? It's agile. Agile people are usually good athletes. Martha tried not to dash over the bad news. What's the word? Dismay. Martha tried not to dismay over the bad news. Question number 3. What a dash, I wasn't expecting to see you here, the principal said to Martha. So the word is coincidence. Number 4. She could not help but dash. Number 4. Eavesdrop. She could not help but eavesdrop. Number 5. Mr. Smith was not ready to dash the records to hide the truth. That which is the word? Falsify. Mr. Smith was not ready to falsify the records to hide the truth. Number 6. The thought that she may lose the jacket was the reason for her despair. The thought that she may lose the jacket was the reason for her despair. Number 7. The dash comments of Mr. Boone made her upset. The vile comments, V-I-L-E. The vile comments by Mr. Boone made her upset. Number 8. She couldn't dash enough courage to ask. That's the word muster. She couldn't muster enough courage to ask. So we have used all these words in the right sentence. Okay friends, so next we have an interesting activity here to guess the meaning of some new words from the sentence, and there will be a clue as to the meaning of that word from that sentence. Let's see. Manu is a polyglot. He knows several languages. So the unfamiliar word here or the new word here is polyglot. Manu is a polyglot. He knows several languages. He knows several languages. So what's the meaning of polyglot here? The meaning is there in that sentence itself. A person who knows many languages. Polyglot is one who knows many languages. Manu is a polyglot. He knows several languages. Second one, the hurricane began as an amorphous mass, a shapeless group of clouds. What's the meaning of this word amorphous? You can easily guess the meaning of this word from that sentence. So amorphous means without any clear shape or form. Number 3, when I disparaged him, he put me down in the same way. Disparaged here means regard as worthless. Number 4, she was not simply happy to receive the gift, she was euphoric. What's the meaning of euphoric? She was not simply happy. So this is something more than happy. So euphoric means extreme happiness. Euphoric, extremely happy. And number 5, the sleep clinic treats somnambulists, people who walk in their sleep. So somnambulist, comma, and the meaning of that word is given there in that sentence itself. People who actually walk in their sleep. So somnambulist means a person, or somnambulist means people who walk in their sleep. So like this, even if you do not know the meaning of certain words, you can actually guess the meaning of the words from that paragraph. Okay, now let's go to another interesting activity from this unit, that is activity number 4. Read the notes on page 123. Given below are sentences which contain idiomatic expressions. Read the sentence and write the meaning of the idioms. Read the following sentence from the story. So here we have 2 or 3 sentences from the story that has got some idioms in it, and you are asked to write the meaning of the idioms. Some are very interesting idioms. Okay, let's so what actually are idioms? Idioms are some words or sentences that has got a different meaning than the actual literal meaning of that words. Which has got a special meaning. For example, we can argue on the issue till the cows come home. Till the cows come home actually means has nothing to do with the cow. It actually means for a long time. So it's an idiom that means till the cows come home is an idiom that means for a long time. Oh, it is raining cats and dogs. So this is something that you have studied earlier. It's raining cats and dogs. Cats and dogs means very heavily, nothing else. So it's an idiom that has a different meaning by the usage. It has got nothing to do with the cats and dogs. Actually, it means a very heavy rain. It's when you say it's raining cats and dogs, it means it is raining very heavily. Next one, Radhika was tickled pink by the good news. What's the meaning of tickled pink? Is an idiom that means very happy or very delighted. This dress cost an arm and a leg. To cost an arm and a leg means very expensive, which needs a lot of money. It cost an arm and a leg. Then we all are in the same boat. When someone says that we are in the same boat, what actually is the meaning? That we are in the same situation, in the same condition, the same difficult situation. Then I'll clean the toilet when pigs fly. When pigs fly means that will never happen. Pigs can never fly. So when you say if somebody is saying that I will do it when pigs fly, it actually means I will not do it. I will never do it. That's the meaning. So very interesting idioms. Just to learn the meaning of these idioms, and that's all from these activities of this lesson. And thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe, because we are doing more and more classes so that we can finish the whole thing by December and we can start the revisions.